Mr. Eggplant presents.
Hey you guys, Tyler here. Thank you for checking out this video. And before we dive into the Mythic Plus content I have for you today, I did just want to take a second and wish you guys all well. I hope you guys are inside staying safe amidst the crisis we have going on right now. But hopefully a little bit of Mythic Plus action will do us all some good. So this key was a plus 13 King's Rest that we did last week. So we did this on the 23rd, which was last Monday. I'm recording this on Sunday, so hopefully it'll be out today. We'll see. But like I said, it is a King's Rest plus 13, and this is the key that we actually two-chested to get to our 15 mother load that we ended up timing, which was the first timed 15 mother load on our channel. So be sure and check out that video as well. It was a great run all around on that one, and this one was no exception. And also, you don't see a lot of King's Rest runs on my channel because, for one, there's not a ton of gear that I want out of there. There's only about, gloves, weapon, no longer the back piece. And there is a trinket if you do run with the golden lustrous plumage that drops off the first boss. Other than that, there's not a ton of gear, and the big reason why I don't run it a lot is because a lot of people still need Gitiku. I think I'm saying that right. I apologize if I'm not, but that's what I think that sounds right. So that is one of the BIS items for two-handers, strength two-handers. So your Death Knights, your Paladins, your Warriors of the World. They want as many of those as possible, and to give them that opportunity, I usually bow out anyway. So as for this run, it was a great run. We two-chested. I mean, you can't ask for much more. Okay, I get it. You can ask for much more. 3 chests, whatever. But we did manage to get the +2 on the key itself. That way we got that 15. So the group that we are running with, we've got Glitch. He is, of course, on his Guardian Druid. We have Going. He is on his Ret Paladin. Cowpow is healing on his Mistweaver Monk as always. And we have Zaft along for the ride on his Paladin. Crusade going here, and they did quite well, so I am proud of the group. So as for the key itself, like I said, it is a level 13 plus 13 King's Rest. The affixes for this week, which was been last week actually, was Awakened. Obviously it's above a 10 or higher, so you're going to get that Season 4 affix. We have Grievous, which we didn't notice at all because Cowpow is doing some great healing. That's great that you don't have to worry about a full affix during a week. It was probably the reason we were able to push so well. And the fact that we had 2 bubbles too, that's always nice, especially on the third boss in here. And then we also have Bolstering, and then we have Fortified. So all of the trash was super beefy, and it hurt, but we did well. So in the video, my actual build changed slightly, my playstyle changed slightly, maybe that was a better term to use, because you're going to see me run with my pet almost the entire time. There's a reason behind that. For one, there is my leech, so I do gain 10% leech from the pet, and it is also the lust pet. That's great in itself. So that 10% leech doesn't sound like a lot, but I'm doing good damage, especially on AoE packs now, and all that will be healing to me, which will help the healer get rid of his Grievous stack, or my Grievous stacks. So the less time he has to worry about healing me, the more time he can heal the tank and get the debuff of Grievous off of somebody else. So that was good. Also, like I said, it does have the lust, so then I don't have to worry about that. But I'm running with Deep Glider. He is one of the glider pets from Nazjatar. His special ability is a purge, which is amazing. Or I don't think it's a purge, it's a soothe, because those are technically 2 separate ones. One's magic, one's an enrage effect. There we go. But you can actually do that on a few of the mobs in here. You'll see me do that in Motherload a lot. If the thugs, they get buffed up with their enrage effect, and it's also just good on Raging Week as well, because as long as you're targeting them, the pet will be right there to automatically do it. But the big deal in this particular dungeon is between the second and third bosses. So there'll be I forget what the actual name is, but it's either Berserker maybe, I don't know. But there is a troll ad that will put this deadly dot that's not dispellable onto your tank, and he can get multiple dots, and it just has absolutely insane amounts of damage. Well, it picks the closest target to it in melee range. Half the time, I'd say roughly half, it picks my pet. So it'll kill my pet, and then it saves a melee, or it saves the tank from getting that. That's, I think it's serrated blade, maybe. I think that's what it's called. I'm not up there really to know, but it saves a lot of mana and a lot of health and a lot of cooldowns. So if you are a marksman hunter, I would highly suggest, at least between going from boss 2 to 3, try to bring a pet. See what if that helps your tank at all, because you'll hear it in the video and probably see it from health bars. It saves a lot of like heartache for our tank and the healer, and for us it's minimal loss. That's 10% damage isn't that big of a deal. Especially for what it can bring to the group. So this was, like I said, a pretty great run. My item level in this video is 465. My traits are the same traits I'm always running with as for, or I should say my talents are what I'm always using. I'm running the calling the shots and master marksman build. The only thing that maybe you would change would be going from post haste to the one that lowers the cooldown by 20% of your cheetah and your turtle. Having turtle up for some of these places will probably be better than being able to get out of roots, especially in dungeons that don't have roots. That's pretty much the big deal. So I would highly suggest trying it out to have that lower cooldown on turtle, because you never know when it's going to save your life. My neck level in this video is going to be 86. So I'm like 86.7 or something like that, close to. I'm 87 now, getting close to 88, and my essences have not capped out yet. So that is nice. I'll let you guys know once they do start to cap out. The only one I've seen was the minor to Vision of Perfection, because it does cap out at 25, which it does state that already whenever you go to like Wowhead. So it's been there from the beginning. We just had to actually get up to that 25% plateau. My essences that I am running, so I am running with the Focusing Iris, the meme beam you get from Mythic Plus. That one is still my go-to thing. I love it so much. And I don't necessarily lean on it as a crutch to do high damage. It's just kind of nice to thin the herd, thin the packs, that sort of thing. And the amount of haste that it gives you that stacks up while you're attacking is just nice for single target as well. In fact, I actually, when I'm doing single target fights like in Raid now, I actually use it for one of my miners, and I got rid of the Cauldron of Flame. Or Crucible of Flame, excuse me. I keep calling it Cauldron, I don't know why, it is Crucible. But the other miners that I'm running with in this video are Breath of the Dying, because like I say in every video, it is op.gg. It is the it's probably the best miner. I have it obviously at rank 3. Hopefully I'll be getting it rank 4 very soon, getting it out of one of the Paragon chests, but from the Uldum Accord, but you know, we'll find out here soon. And then the other one that I'm running with is obviously Vision of Perfection to get that 25% increased cooldown, or lower cooldown I should say, on my True Shot. And the third miner that I'm running with is the Condensed Life Force from Eternal Palace. If anything come out of that raid, I'm so glad that I did get that, just because I find a lot of good use for it, and it does increase your damage across the board, which I found much better than going with the Crucible of Flame. As for my Azerite traits, I am running with 3 in the Rhythm, 2 Unerring Vision, and 1 Focus Fire. So the only thing I would change would be to go from 2 in the Rhythm to 3 Unerring Vision, to just basically swap those while keeping 1 Focus Fire. That's kind of a personal preference thing. I want to try out how the crit building up faster will do in my build, and plus I do have a corruption now that gives me increased amount of crit strike, or value I should say, so it might be in my best interest to go ahead and go with the extra Unerring Vision instead of in the Rhythm. But that's just something that I'm trying right now. I'm still trying new builds every week, trying new things, new trinkets, so be sure and check out all my videos, because I will continue to post right up until Shadowlands. So that's pretty much all I've got to talk about for this video. It was pretty much a streamlined run. We skipped a bunch. You'll see where we skip. We use the obelisks pretty well in my opinion. We could always do better in almost every run. But we are learning new things each day, and if you guys have some feedback, I'd love to hear it. I'm always interested in hearing new things, new ways to pull the same old packs. So thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Be sure and check me out on Twitch. I'm going to be going back there and streaming vintage video games very soon, so be sure and check that out. Thank you guys for watching, and until my next live stream or video, I'll see you later. Thanks, guys.
All of them?
No, just a few.
Devastate, why did you miss?
Do that.
Oh. Try to... Well, it doesn't matter. Not really. Hey there, game bolster, kicker.
Dead.
You know what is up?
Going's like 148k. Never mind.
If we're careful, we can pull in here.
Release volume. Thank you. There we go. Here
Yeah, we're careful.
I got procs.
Can I just get them all?
Definitely.
Just be targeting the ones that are higher health now.
Yeah. There's some higher health ones coming in. I know I was standing and stuff. I was just trying to make sure I had it.
Would help if I wasn't
gonna-
following you.
I'm gonna, like, put him in a corner and Ursel.
Nobody can put baby.
I'll heal myself here. I got a bunch of stacks.
Helping you.
I respect you more.
This is good.
That's a big couple.
He's gonna get
Dude,
bigger too.
They're okay. They're still, like there's a fairly high health one, but the rest
Oh,
are...
I see him. Yep.
Well, we
You know
killed,
that
we killed a.
Map Crawlers Guild boss?
Oh yeah.
Which
Where
one?
the more damage you do to him, the more slimes he creates. It's like the
Oh,
opposite.
yeah.
Just gets bigger.
Well, you missed that earlier glitch when we were doing the Toldagor 14. The spotter had 14 million health. Whoops.
Boy.
Somehow he was trapped to begin with, but all of a sudden he was just like, I'm not trapped anymore, guys. Look. It was great. Yeah, he got bolstered to hell.
And
Somebody be over there ready to get the other one.
on me.
What?
It's this one. It's this one. It's this one.
Oh,
What?
I was expecting it to be the other guy on the other side.
That's what I thought as well.
Beam strands.
Get memed. I don't know.
If you pull them both to one side after in tune, they always use the same coffin.
Holy
What he said.
crap.
They put it on the closest one? Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I pulled it after the first in tune.
Gotcha. Cool. Learning something new, season 4. I love it.
Nice job on killing those, like, reasonably. That guy was pretty low when the second one walked in, so...
It's almost like we're heroic raiders.
I don't
We
believe
know
it.
a thing or two about mechanics.
Yeah, but there is something to be said for, like,
My uncle's a mechanic.
this realm of
two,
things.
two big blasty holy boys.
Well, that and, like Twilight devs could have gone out wildly, you know.
Oh, that's true.
On the left?
Got it.
Oh, there you go.
I gambled and lost. Oh, well. I'm trying to, like, not put a patch in the middle there. Sorry, Melly.
I've seen every...
You're doing great. This is
This is optimal.
What was that, Brandon?
I seen everyone's gamble, so I went to the other side.
Turned out to be correct.
Oh yeah, there's some absorb or heal. I don't know what it does. Does it heal or absorb?
I'm, like, using no CDs at the moment, because I'm gonna need them here in 2 minutes.
Oh crap! I always do that when I'm on the spot.
I'm standing on fire.
No, I get like 11 to 12 stacks of coral and I forget to use it.
Corral.
Yeah, I had
Well,
11
that's,
stacks as well.
I was just like, right net. Actually, I'm gonna save my horse because I need it to run out of the big guy. Oh, wait, it's not
Remember,
teaming.
the guys are gonna spawn right in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
Are you pulling them
Hi,
down the
cat.
stairs or no?
Holy shit! You scared the crap out of me.
Sure.
Okay, cat. You can't meet. Oh, kitty. Bye bye.
Why is it always on this fucking instance that the cat boss
Starting
shows
it
up?
off with a psychic shell.
Alright.
I mean, let's be honest. Isn't this the one that you guys do?
I'm gonna roar that.
Not always.
I've got one searing blade, or the whatever, the fucking cut.
Severing blade?
Severing, thank you.
I have my pet out to try to soak one. Nice job, guys.
Wow, insta cleanse. Nice.
Somebody might have gotten. Nope, never mind. Okay, we're moving. We're moving. Can I do this? These next 2 packs?
Sure.
Do it.
I got.
Okay, but we gotta move because the big man's coming. So try and get the ranged.
The boss is
lady
coming,
over
guys.
here. She's moving, but it's gonna be weird.
Nice job on the
Oh,
totem.
nice. That's watch the barrage. I don't know who it's at. I can't tell.
I'm gonna, after this stun wears off, we're gonna get another big stun.
Roaring,
It wasn't me right there.
Oh, wrong button.
psychic shell. Cleansing that.
My pet
Did,
soaked one of them.
Oh, thank God.
It's dead.
No idea how useful that is.
Oh, right? No.
Actually, you probably do know.
I
we, need,
I run with them exclusively now.
What
we,
happened there? I don't know. What the hell?
we need to get the pat, but they'll be back. Do we want to take one of the olives to the middle?
Yeah, let's do it.
Should we do this one? Since it's
Let's do it.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, okay. I can root the things if we actually. We're not going that far. We're probably just gonna have to kill them. I want to root them, but it's not practical. Explosion already happening. Explosion already happening. Cleansing.
Get good.
All right, moving again. I can dive and interrupt that.
Wonder if
Another explosion. What was that, Brand?
Wonder if you could push them back and interrupt their cast rupture.
I don't think they can be displaced.
I can roar the next one. Let's see. That didn't do anything.
Nope.
Oh no.
Unfortunate.
We running back?
We need
I think it's faster.
Mm.
Rather.
No, just stay.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
too
it's
late.
faster if we
I think
rest
someone's
because there's a.
It's too late.
Then you're gonna have to walk around because the lighthouse guy is there. Don't let him
That's
die
fine.
until he's here.
Oh shit.
You go on. I'll navigate.
Are we good?
All right, don't click that. Don't click.
Yep. Now we go back.
Yeah. And see the pats right here. Oh God, I hope we can grab him. I'm gonna roar.
Survive
Do
that.
it, do it, do it.
Shit, that's the wrong obelisk.
Oh yeah, it is. I about did the same thing.
Hi kitty. Hi kitty.
Watch out as you come in. I'm gonna drag him away just for safety.
And then run out right immediately because he's gonna do the thing.
Beware.
Hey,
The thing, the thing.
Oh, fat bear ass. Thank you.
Do the thing! Do the thing! Yes.
Beware.
Right.
Beware.
Oop, watch out.
Corruption slowed.
Yep.
I'll make it. I'll make it.
Almost down. Boom.
All right.
kitty.
Next.
See, that makes complete sense. What you were saying earlier about
How so?
doing it this way. Doing it this way instead of coming all the way back to do it again.
Are we LOSing stocks immediately or no?
Let's just kill him.
Okay. Just don't LOS your healer then. Like, you know, if
And
if
remember,
that's
they
not what we're
bolster.
doing. Yep.
Ow, kitty. No,
I'm gonna be coming around the corner in Shadow Realm.
I'm trying to not, like, put a puddle where we're going until we're going. But I am running out of space soon.
We can't move if you want to.
Good stun on that other tentacle, by the way.
I think we're moving?
Yep.
Maybe? Alright.
Don't mind me, I'm a little bit behind.
Did we get all the
Oh, wait.
tentacles?
Yep, they're gone.
Okay, cool.
Anybody gonna have some difficulty crossing? No?
Nope, we're good. It was just me.
I'm just taking a shit. Oh no. No, kitty. I know you want to play. Can't right now. Under attack.
Can we do the boss first, just for
Sure.
safety of graveyard?
Yep.
It's drink if you want.
Oh, it's him. Okay.
Oh, hey, it just
It
pulls
pops
you out
out.
of the shadow realm.
Pops out. Yeah. Call your axes on for Bobs because it's got Grievous this week, so that might be dangerous. Can I pop a CD and FaceTime?
Sure.
Let's see. What?
I literally before this
on.
fight
Okay,
came
it's
in,
her.
somebody like whispered me on BNet, being like, "Hey, is this?" And then they like used my name, and I was like, "Yes." And they were like, "Oh, it's this person." I'm like, "Holy shit!" It's somebody who I like used to work with. But then we like pulled the boss so deep, he was like, "This person's in the middle of a fight."
Where the fuck is it? Oh. First severing went out.
It's on me. It's on Greeley. It hurts.
Strongly recommend WOP on him.
I'll bop him.
Thank you.
Can't turtle that?
Once it's on me, it'll keep going.
Oh.
Yeah.
Beware.
It's one of
BOP the
those.
damage
It's one of those
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
Cleanse it.
Second severing.
Got it?
Perfect.
On me. It's on me. It's on me.
Cop out did.
That one.
Did you cannot succeed?
I'm gonna.
Here comes the
Yeah, I'm gonna wiggle him out of
Wiggle
that.
through!
It's poison.
It's from where he spawned, the barrel through.
I'm actually just gonna. I'm gonna soak it myself.
Okay. Okay.
Psychic shell.
Easier that way.
Totems are out. Or, well,
Explosive. I'm on it.
Right.
I'm watching for a poison
I got
nova.
explosive. Don't worry about it. Dispelled him. And it's back.
Beware.
Of course.
Axe.
Eh.
I'm just gonna centralize him just a bit to fuck off with axes.
Nice job, guys. These
So, wait. We need this. We need these two berserkers.
Sorry.
And I need to trigger the cutscene too. Let's hope I don't die here.
You can try and bring them so you can trigger the cutscene.
No, I'm just gonna stealth. It should be fine, right?
I don't know if any of them see through stealth.
Pretty sure it works.
You know, I don't know either. I know people cloak this, or what's it called, shroud this area, but I don't know if they get a sap on a stealth sight guy or not. So, how about both, just to be safe?
There you go.
All right, let me heal myself. Okay, never mind. Stealthed. Go ahead.
God, I don't even know what's going on.
Oh, you don't have line of sight, do you?
You know, I do.
Don't worry about it. I'll just chance it.
This.
No, we're good. We're good. All right, in the portal.
Come on, stupid cutscene, go.
In the portal, get to the middle, but don't
use it.
Yeah,
go
yeah,
without
for
me.
waiting
Yeah.
with the donkey. that would hurt. Oh wow, we have 13 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
that's
doing
really
good.
time.
All right, I'm gonna click this here in a moment. Clicking. I've gotten aggro.
Oh, stupid cutscene.
For next time, I should save my ring.
I mean,
Oh, I just interrupted the
science did, right?
Yeah, it's just I could push the people onto the bridge more.
That's true. The Raptor's probably gonna get bolstered. I mean, that's fun.
Oh, jeez.
I'm here.
So it was those
Yeah.
guys, right? We should be on.
Perfect.
Yeah, we should.
Cool.
And now the end boss.
He's not much of a.
Oh god. Okay, phase one.
Holy shit.
Smack. 3 hits, you're dead. What the hell just happened?
Well,
my psychic shell.
always know. Fuck, what am I supposed to even do with this?
Frenzied region.
Just run him out. You're good.
Fortunately, I can't use too many cooldowns on this guy. I'm gonna need him for Desire. I'm gonna. Okay.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
I
saw
tried
the
eating
skill
it, he walked past me.
Eels.
Heals.
What do I do? Do I do this?
there.
Yeah. Fuck it.
You did the scary berry trick that he just like.
Scary berry.
No! Dude, have you seen?
No,
some
he
of the
gets
stuff
me on
he
Mott.
pulls up?
Yeah, he gets me on
scares the
Mott. He'll
crap
stand
out
there
of me.
until 1 second left, and then he'll blink out. I've gotten used to just him doing that.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Just not
he's just
flinching.
gonna do it. Yep.
But if you're not really paying attention to who has it, and all of a sudden you look
You
over,
just
it's
see
like,
the.
"It's berry."
Yeah. Let's do this,
Oh,
guys.
I'm gonna go onto the spot of safety. Sorry.
No, I know. Just. Try to get over there.
Time. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Okay.
What was that?
I don't know.
Did he like have to spawn his monster?
It said that it was going on you. I was so
Yeah.
confused.
I saw that too.
Is it because he's like?
All you paladins look the same.
He probably just retargeted or something. Due to
We are
spawning
melting
Ribbon.
them.
Melt! Alright, bring him out.
Alright,
Come
man, I better get the blade.
Shit. Changing my loot.
Oh yeah, what am I rolling on?
That was the thing, I don't know either.
Hmm.
Never checked what it was. When I needed...
Plumage, really? Or
No.
do you want a plumage,
I'm
Cow
good.
Paw?
I got one. The one that you said don't tell nerf about.
Yeah. Well, okay. Guess I'm just gonna roll balance or something. I don't know. There's a pole arm that comes
I'm
out
sorry, dear Cowboy. I did not see you there at all.
Oh,
Put
it's
my
good.
head up my butt.
To be honest, my head's up my butt right now, looking in that loot log.
I was too.
And,
I
of,
was
and
too.
of course, I just jump it right on top of you, and you're like, oh yeah, holy crap.
It's actually the reason why I popped my crane. Crane will heal. from
Oh,
that.
good pattern. Alright, it's over at this point.
I think I'm gonna have four.
Get that 2 chest, maybe?
I don't know.
See?
Yeah!
Dude.
And a 15 mother load. We can time that. We can time that.
Come on,
Nothing.
baby. Come on, come on. Come on.
Yeah.
Get it, cool.
Oh, well.
Shit!
With a socket!